Hello, children. How are you today? Welcome to our literature class. Today, we are going to discover the middle of the legend, The Cat and the Rat. Do you remember that last week we read the beginning? Well, now we are going to go to the middle. Remember that the middle is the longest part of any story, and in the middle, we learn what happens with the problem. You're going to see that the characters try to find a solution to their problem. But what was the problem these characters had? Do you remember? Yes, they were bored on their island because there wasn't anything else to do than chasing birds and eating plants. So let's see if we can see what they can do to solve their problem. Literature, The Cat and the Rat, middle. The rat thought about it. How could they leave the island? Then she twitched her whiskers and smiled. That's easy, she said. We'll make a boat from the trunk of a tree. The rat gnawed at the tree until it toppled over. Timber! And the cat scratched out the inside of the trunk, so they had somewhere to sit. Finally, the rat nibbled two branches and made them into oars. They were ready to go to sea. All aboard! It's time to start our adventure. The cat stepped into the boat and took the oars. Then the rat pushed the boat out onto the waves. Here goes, said the cat. Be careful, I don't want to get wet. There is nothing to worry about, said the rat. We'll be fine. They rowed and rowed until it grew dark. The cat was so tired he fell asleep. Oh no, we forgot to bring food. But the rat felt hungry. She was so hungry she began to nibble the side of the boat. But she made such a noise she woke up the cat. What's that munching sound? Don't worry, squeaked the rat, you are dreaming. So the cat went back to sleep. The rat was very greedy and she kept on gnawing at the boat. Munch, munch, munch. Suddenly she stopped. Oh no, what have I done? The rat had eaten so much she'd made a hole in the boat. Water started to slosh up through the hole, and the boat began to sink. Ooh. The cat woke up with a start. I'm wet, he squealed. We are sinking. We'll have to swim. They had to leap from the boat and swim for their lives. This is all your fault, rat. The cat was very angry. He hated getting wet. I'm going to eat you when we get to shore, he spluttered. Help! The rat scrambled up the shore and ran to a sand hill. She dug a hole as fast as she could and dived into it. Got to dig, got to dig, got to dig. The hole was too small for the cat to squeeze into. I'm safe, thought the rat. Okay, this is the middle of the story. Wow. Many things happened in this middle, okay? The rat is safe inside the sandhill, or at least she thinks that. I want you to pay attention to some words that are interesting in this part of the story. Let's see this word, twitched. Twitch her whiskers, twitched. The rat twitched her whiskers and smiled. Whiskers? Are these ones that animals have? Like rats and cats and dogs, they have whiskers, like hair. And twitched, twitched. Like you can twitch your nose and you can twitch your, but animals can twitch their whiskers, like this to move from side to side. So the cat made this movement. The rat made this movement. All right. Another one that is interesting is this one. Gnawed at a tree. What is gnawed? To to bite, but not nibble. Nibble is a small bite. Gnawed is like bigger, like this. Okay? Gnawed at the tree. Very good. Let's go to another word. I know here, scratched. This one, scratched. The cat scratched out the inside of the trunk, scratched with the claws. Okay, that is scratch using the claws. Animals have claws and they can scratch with the claws. You also can scratch yourself like this with your nails. When it itches, you scratch yourself. Okay, like this. Another interesting word, oars. They made oars. It's here. Oars. Where is it? Here, oars. Oars are these wooden things, wooden sticks that you use to row, okay? You row a boat with oars. These ones in this drawing. So they made oars and they rowed and rowed. Very good. Then, here, the cat said, what's that munching sound? Can you imagine? Imagine the word munching. What does it mean? Munching sound. To munch is like this. So the cat heard that noise, that sound. The rat making the munching sound when she was eating the side of the boat, nibbling the side of the boat. Greedy. She was so greedy, it says. The rat was so greedy here that she continued eating the boat. Greedy is when you don't want to share. You're greedy. You don't want to share things with others. You want everything. When you want everything for yourself, that is to be greedy, okay? Someone that wants to have everything for himself or herself. In this case, the rat was greedy because she didn't care if they were going to sink or not. She was hungry and she just ate the boat or part of the boat. Okay, water here, water slosh up, started to slosh up through the hole. That is slosh up, okay? The water went into the boat and they began to sink, to go inside the sea. And here when they get to the shore, when they get to the beach, the rat is very scared because the cat is following her, is chasing her, and she dug a hole here. She dug a hole on a sand hill to escape from the cat. All right, very good. Now, please go to the platform, open the presentation. You're going to find the middle of the story. Read it again, practice reading aloud, go over the words that we have just talked about. You will have everything written there, and there is a little activity for you to complete. Okay? See you soon. Bye bye.